What can you tell us about the upcoming tokenomics proposal for the DAO?
The token is our product, and so we have to figure out ways to accrue value to the token. And we have a really great team of people. Some of those people are internal people or have joined recently, or they're people outside of our, who are holders of our token and are just like passionate about solving this problem with us. So we have a tokenomics plan. We've kind of soft launched this. We've announced it to partners, and it's kind of leaked out onto the internet. But we'll be doing, I think, a more formal announcement. Part of this is a launch pad. The idea of a launch pad is that if you want to launch an agent, you want to launch your own token, you want to have your agent do stuff, we'll make that really easy. But we're also going to open source all of that so that we can kind of overload the meta of just tokens and agents. And okay, everybody gets it. You get a car, you get a car, you get a launch pad, you get a launch pad. Everybody gets a launch pad because I really want to see people build things on top of the launch pad. But in the short term, we will definitely leverage, like we are working with a set of partners who are launching with us. We'll be helping them to launch their tokens. We're pairing that with our token. I think Virtuals has done a really good implementation of this, which is also like their token is doing very well because they provide liquidity for these new tokens that are getting minted with their own token. And then if you want to go buy those tokens, oftentimes you end up like having to swap through, like it's called a multi-hop, where you like have to basically swap like Sol to Virtuals or base to Virtuals and then Virtuals to that token. We're definitely taking a page from their book and doing a similar kind of thing. I think it's a really good idea for people doing launch pads. And then we're basically collecting swap fees on all the swaps that are happening through the liquidity pool. We have a few things like we're consigning tokens to market makers so that if this is going on to centralized exchanges, we're not cut out of that. We actually get some of that back. And then we're using that to buy back our token. And then we're using our token to make real investments into things. And so like our kind of short-term play is Launchpad. Our midterm play is we're doing kind of like a Shark Tank level thing. It's very hypey. It's meant to drive attention to new projects, but we're trying to be the first people in, provide liquidity, be the first check, kind of use our tokens to like get in there early and then hype them up and then kind of connecting them to some of our other venture partners and stuff to sort of make them successful and then get some of the early reward from that. And then long-term just being like like being an investor, looking at the things in our ecosystem that we think are valuable and doing everything we can to sort of lift them up and not compete with them, but actually support them and, get some of the return on that.